Hey guys, and welcome back to another FSX live stream for me today. So, we'll be flying SCAT Airlines. First of all, you've got to love that name, SCAT Airlines, from Aktau Airport in... I'm actually not sure where this airport is. And then we're going to Kopitnari Airport in Georgia, also known as David the Builder International. Let me tell you, David the Builder International is probably the most glorious airport name I have ever heard. SCAT Airlines to David the Builder. You'll never get better than that. So, yeah, set the aircraft up and we'll set ourselves ready to go. Welcome to Adrianic Finney. So, right, in the cockpit, let's go through the startup. So, battery on, DC service on, AP generators, turn that on. Yeah, auto that. Alright, so it's oil pressure, fuel pressure low, hydraulic pumps low, turn those on as well. Right, hydraulics. Doors, plumbing brakes, that's fine. Hydraulic pumps low, yeah, that's basically when the engines turn on. Let's go for everything else. So air conditioning, not yet, those are pack switches. Cabin pressure. There's an overhead panel view, yes there is. Can't move it, but that'll be fine. So yeah, that's on, that's on. AC in use. Generators on. Fire station on. APU available. Not yet. Ignition. Bleed air set to normal. Bleed valve set to auto. Engine source don't need just yet. Fuel pumps on. Hang on. Fuel pump boost. Yeah, they can say off. You're going from Aktau Airport to David the Builder Airport, which again is my favourite name for all airports in the world. David the Builder International. Right, so dome lights. Whoops. Actually, dome lights. Landing lights not yet. Taxi lights not yet. No smoking and seatbelts go on. Passenger oxygen. Yes, we'll need passenger oxygen. What's that? I'm not too sure what lights that is. Emergency lights not just yet. Anyways, I think we'll just go for FS passengers first of all. So if we go for... Actually, yeah, company setup. Let's go for quick sounds. Green GWS setup, because I don't have a voice pack for this airline. So if I go for default one, and start with passengers like that. So start flights. If I now go over to display capture. So hide game, show display. So seats capacity, just close the default. So 50 passengers aboard. Here's passenger list if you're interested. On those on board our aircraft today. We've then got how many pounds of fuel? We've got in kilos here. I should have probably converted that to pounds. So it is. We need 2704 kg in LBS. We need 5,962. 5,962. So if I just quickly load that here. 59. Nope. 599. That's as close as we're going to get. So it's fuel on board. Cargo. Pretty max out as well. Okay, so bring it back slightly. Perfect. Set destination. We are going to UGKO, Uniform Golf Kilo Oscar, and our flight time today will be, go to briefing, scroll down, 1 hour 31:55, so 1 hour 31:55, so 1 hour 32, set destination.
Destination set.
Go for a real-time load of 2 minutes, that generally works for us. Start now. And passengers will start boarding. V numbers are done within the aircraft automatically. So passengers will now start boarding the aircraft. So now go back into game capture. And let's carry on the setup. Probably actually could turn off those fuel pumps later on anyway. Right, so master caution come off. So yeah, fuel pumps, that's all low for the engines being switched off. AP start, AP generator on, left pack off, left right pack on. bleed open, no smoke seatbelt, you're damn not off. So I have a Boeing business jet in the area as well, at the same airport actually. Fair enough, I'm not going to be alone here. Don't think they're going to be towered though, let me just quickly check. VAT aware, not VAT aware, V pilots. And yet there are no towers or anything nearby, so we'll just have to do chat comms. Bear in mind there is a 737 at this airport, so we do need to work around. So, taxi lights not just yet, external lights on, so nav, beacon, strobes not yet, logos, wing selection, no. Generators, that's all fine. Passengers now almost boarded. Yeah, left side's just because of engines, so I need to touch on that. APU start, APU generator on. And use. There you go. Hang on. Back to the overhead panel. Right, it's in use. APU generator on. There we go. Right, now the APU is switched on. Actually, turn it off for a moment there. Ooh, we wanted that cockpit. There you go. So APU power is at max. There you go. Passengers have boarded. Door is closing. So if we go to the grounds panel, so we can now get rid of baggage service and stop cones and wheel chocks. Do a ground cleanup. APU is running. Just on the strobe lights now. And now it's just a case of getting the engines started up. So APU will switch off once the engines are on. Let's do that now, shall we? Or we have to do pushback, don't we? Pushing back to the right. That's the taxiway to the runway, and we'll be departing off runway 12. So that is the yeah, runway 12. That's the not great one for us, but we can do that during the air. FMC, don't think there's going to be too much we can work on here. If I go for takeoff, nope, right position, routes, so UAT, company routes, don't need to do that. Runway 12. Reserves 0.01 then, sometimes it wants me to do that. Nope, can't input reserves, that's fine then. Winds are going to be 272/030, 272/030. Can't input that anyway. Just clear it out then. So what can I do here then? Departure, arrival, departure. Runway 12. There's no SIDS or stars. It's basically just as generic as it can get. So I think now it's just time for us to push back and leave. So leave it on the legs page, since that's probably the most useful information we can get ourselves in this. One final check of everything. Actually set the altitude as well. So altitude, we're going up to 310, flight level 310. Let's bring that down a bit. Hang on, it's very sensitive this. Okay, 310. Speed can go up to 250. Again, very sensitive. I've gone way past it. There we go. Altitude, select's done. Heading selects. I don't need to do that as such. So probably best to leave it at some sort of intercept heading for the flight plan. So leave it at 070, that'll do. Otherwise, on here I need to switch over GPS mode. So I need to move the yoke and select that map data. No, it's done that one. There we go. Right, let's now start our pushback. So, F-Passenger will do its job when we push back, the flight crew announcements and so forth. I will now announce on VATSIM that we are pushing back to and taxiing to runway. Need to, hang on, to Unicom 122.8 as well, so we need to remember. How I edit this thing again, it's a bit of a mess. 122.8. Yeah, not the greatest in the world, unfortunately, but there we go, 122.8. Ready to taxi runway 12. And we are at Uniform Alpha Tango Echo. Flat pan set, that's all set. Now do our push back. So we're pushing back to the right. Parking brake comes off. And let's start up the engines. So overhead panel, ignition on, start right. Looking good. 12 right is in use. There are 2 runways here. No, they're not. Hang on, let me see what's going on. 12 right is in use. I'm not sure what you mean by that, unfortunately, because I only see 1 runway here. Anyways, let's start up fuel flow engine 2. 1 is dirt. Ah, right, okay, that makes sense. Roger that. Taxiing runway 12 right. Right, there's a dirt runway here, did not notice that. Anyway, let's now start the left engine. And there goes the other 737, who's also taxiing now himself. Might be behind him, I need to be. We'll see. Runway 1 start, engine 1 starting up. Now finish our pushback, parking brake set, and set the aircraft up for takeoff. So 20 flaps, ignition's off, pack switch is on. Anything else needs to do? Fuel pumps on, parking brake set, AP generators come off. AP can come off, AP generators can come off. Seatbelt signs, note your dampness on the 2D panel because the 3D one doesn't work. Which one is this? AP, that's okay, panel 1. Okay, move it all the time, come on these normal panels then, isn't it? Here we go, your dampener engage. And that looks fine to me. Right, so yeah, we're behind the 737 during departure. Parking brake off. And let's taxi to runway. Okay, but a bit more throttling to the ground friction bug FSX has. There we go, now we're going. Right, so last time I streamed, FSX crashed on me twice and caused more headaches than anything. Fingers crossed today it shouldn't be as bad. It should be running a lot smoother. Backtrack runway 12 right. Actually, that's actually quite busy at the airport this one, I have to say. There are a few more aircraft than I expect to see here. Anyway, let's get onto the taxiway. So how you guys doing? Got 4 or 5 viewers on stream right now. One keeps coming, one keeps leaving. How you guys doing? All good today, or anything that can make the stream more interesting? Flight time is 1 hour 28, as appearing on the FS passengers window, although that again is subject to change. So I will now hold it in this position here, as he announces getting ready for takeoff. Parking brakes, and let's just wait for him to leave now. Yeah, SCAT Air, CRJ200, waiting for the Boeing business jet 737 to depart. There you go, backtrack to our right. Okay, got a fair bit of runway to taxi gong. And he will himself will depart. Just watch it from his side of view. Not the most modern of airports, I will say this one. Then again, it is in the middle of a desert. But yeah, just not waiting for him to get to the end. Got a second taxiway here I could have used actually. It looks more like a light aircraft kind of thing as opposed to a normal taxiway. Anyways, he's coming to the end now. Turn around at the end turning point and depart himself. last checks. Yeah, fuel pump's on, prime brake's fine, that's fine, she's not moving. Seatbelts and no smoking turned on, that's also important, I guess. That's fine, that should be, yeah, power switches are on, air conditioning, probably turn that on as well. Cold air. Should now leave those automatic. Cold, no, yeah, cold air, that's fine. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, so he's turning around now, and he's now ready to depart. So yeah, once he goes past us, we'll be ready to taxi into position, hold, and by the time we get to the end of the runway, he'll definitely be ready for us to go. Okay, take off runway 12 right. And the lights came on. Welcome to stream, Demantas Yakitas. Welcome to the stream. Just currently waiting for this aircraft to depart, and then we'll be the next one to take off. Unless there's some late traffic coming into land right now. Welcome to stream, Demantas. Goes. A bit of a tail strike, I have to say. At least on his screen it looked a bit different to that. Anyways, he's now gone. Taxi into position, hold. Taxi into position and hold. U8E, runway 12. Right. Right, so prime brake off, increase the throttle, and let's go down to the runway. There we go. And again, I'm actually not too sure what country we're in right now. Possibly Kazakhstan. Whoops, we are just drifting to the left a bit. Yeah, we are in Kazakhstan right now. Checking, both engines are producing the same amount of power, are they? We are definitely drifting to the left a fair bit. Bit more than I'd normally like, but anyway, just carry on, shall we? Yeah, both engines are fine. Right, so here we go, bring it off to the side, turn it around, and then we are ready to depart. Bring it off to the side, turn it around. Stop the aircraft now so it's taken off as well, because we've only announced that we are taxiing to position and hold. There you go, he's now left on the airplane 3 Alpha SID. Right, so idle throttle. Landing lights come on. It's now on VATS, now we are taxiing, departing. Ready to depart. Runway 12 right, UATE. And with that, let's now go spool up and depart. Yeah, drift to the right, so that's just a sign of crosswinds. A strong one, I will say. Very strong one. Very strong crosswind. V1. Rotates. V2. Positive climb gear up. This is the CRJ200, and no, I'm not tower, I'm just a pilot, but we are speaking on Unicom at the moment, as there is no tower at this airport. Right, speed on. There we go. Autopilot. Engage. Navigation on. There we go. What's this? Left engine fire. Oh boy, I love it for passengers, don't I? Alright, left engine fire. So I'm going to have to return to the airfield. Hang on. Left engine shut down. And could you declare an emergency? Flying a new aircraft, and unfortunately I've got a left engine fire. At least that's what FS Passengers has reported on it. So I've shut down the engine, and so we are returning back to the airfield. That's the caution off. Low fire. Yep. Right then, how the fun. No, this fire was not planned. FS Passengers likes to have this random emergencies sometimes, so it chose to give me an engine fire during this flight. Right then, so yeah, left engine shut down. She would have best turn off the fuel pump as well. There we go. Remember to call them Mayday. Have done on FS Passengers. That sim don't exactly like a Mayday. Although I will announce quickly, love FS Passengers sometimes. Left engine fire. Right, so let's return to the airfield and come in for an emergency landing. Welcome to stream, Ryan Olson. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Anyways, keeping the aircraft stable. I did question the fact that we were drifting to the left of it. Looks like there's some issue with the engine in the end. Possible overpower, possible surge. All seemed alright on the PFD. So, we'll have to bring the aircraft around again. Welcome to stream, Lentian Polka. How are you doing? Probably better than me at the moment. Just had a left engine fire, now returning to the airfield. And then in about maybe 20 minutes I'll restart the stream and do the flight properly. I love this game sometimes, I really do. Had to slide on, hang on. Had to slide on 1-2 on SV2, thanks due to 60 knots, Chris. Yeah, he also had the, wait. Ah, right. Fair enough. That explains that one a bit more, actually. What's this number? Yeah, that makes sense. Right then, so, left turn. Coming in to land at the airport. I would like to type them on final UAGE, and then I'll type that in once I am on final. But for now, set the aircraft down. No failures wouldn't be as fun. Yeah, normally these failures don't happen too often. It's my second failure this week though, which is more than it should do. I'll have a look at the settings in a moment, what FS Passengers set to, but this is more failures than it normally gives me. Anyways, let's bring this aircraft down to land. Dropping the nose, I'm a bit too high for the airport at the moment. I do need to get the aircraft down. Changing my spoilers slightly. Yeah, I'm not exactly on the greatest approach to this airport at the moment. Right, so now that we're on final. Let's get this aircraft down to the ground. Yeah, a lot of pressure on the live stream. Again, not exactly what I wanted in the end, but it happens, I guess.
Sink rate. Pull up.
We are on idle throttle, are we?
Pull up.
Nope, I may have to go around this one. Yeah, let's go around. Not a great approach at all. Try from the other side.
Don't sink.
Ooh, right. Right engine is now starting to fight back. If I need to, I'll drop it in the field somewhere. I mean, there's enough flat ground to bring the aircraft onto, but yeah, the aircraft is now starting to fight me. It's not exactly what I want to be doing at the moment. Come on, CRJ. Come on.
Don't sink.
Yeah, just about keeping the aircraft level. Nope, actually I can't read that. Are we only at 500, 600 feet? Roger that. I'll bring the aircraft out a bit. I'll go for a bit of a longer approach in.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
For those of you just joining the stream, I had a left engine fire. So that's now been shut down, and I'm coming in for an emergency landing.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
There we go. Now out of the stress issue. Bring the aircraft out a bit further. Expect kicking from a small issue.
Don't sink.
Alright, bringing it off around. Where is this airfield? Should be a lot further out than it was last time. There we go, right.
Don't sink.
Don't worry, I do want to bring the attitude down a bit.
Don't sink.
There we go, now I've got to combat the asymmetrical thrust. Try and bring it down. It's going to be a lot worse than the crosswind landing.
Don't sink.
300.
Increase the throttle a bit. Right now we're too low powered. We may not recover this, unfortunately. Hang on.
Don't sink.
100.
Don't sink.
Minimums.
Don't sink.
50.
There's a chance I may not be landing on the airfield right
30.
now.
Don't sink.
20.
Don't sink.
Possibly.
Don't sink.
10.
Unless I've just made the biggest recovery ever. Woo, hard landing that. Right, blew a tyre. Missed the runway, but bring the aircraft down. Emergency landing. Right, pine brakes set. Right, engines off. Cut all fuel flow. Bring off power. Open the exit and passengers deboard the aircraft. I'm going to using both exits actually for once. Right, so we'll end the flight, see what happens, and then I will... okay, that explains that partially. If we're going to display capture... Right, so what happens? One engine sustains major damage after a bird strike and shut down immediately. Right, so it was a bird strike on takeoff. Was experiencing flights. Pilot had a rough landing, causing one tire to explode. Exceptional pilot on board decided the situation ended safely. Captain also declared emergency before landing. So, right. Problem on board declared emergency. Landed safely. Didn't land at scheduled airport, but no points will be given to me because of the emergency. Rough landing, tire exploded. Seems like he hit the runway, so unfortunately that's something out of my control. Hard landing at 617, aircraft sustains damage, and exceeded flap limit by 9 knots. Exceptional, exactly. Right, if you guys want to give me maybe 10 minutes, I'll reset the live stream, I'll check out the emergency settings there for passengers, and I'll restart this flight. So yeah, do bear with me, it'll take me about 10 minutes. Our birds come around the airport, I have no clue. But we hit the one bird within like the 50-mile radius of this airport. Anyways, give me 10 minutes and I'll reset the entire live stream, and we'll hopefully go to David the Builder without any issues. I love FS Passengers sometimes, I really do.